Hi guys, my name is Lala, and today we're going to do a rubber block print, and I'm going to show you guys where I got all this stuff and where you can get it down below. Most of this stuff is from Bulk Art Supply. This is pretty cheap if you're an art student or just a beginner. So if you want to go and do this yourself, go check it out. So here I just got some two simple kind of drawings of things I'm going to be printing onto the rubber block print. I also decided to use a ballpoint pen just to go really in deeply with it and mimic the shape of what the rubber block print is going to look like. I also am going in now with some scissors and cutting it out so we can then transfer it. So while I'm doing this, I'm also going to tell you a little about myself. So I'm an art student, and I don't shy away from being very figurative in my drawings, a lot of expression and abstractness. I really go for very strong figures and characters. I don't shy away from also having very gruesome detail in it. I feel the more expressive the better. I also have been really trying to go into different styles, whether it's traditional work as well as digital, and I'm reaching out. So this series is basically going to be about that. So right now I am going to go ahead and transfer the drawing onto the rubber block print. I decided I can talk today. I decided to spray it down with water and really let the ballpoint pen seep into the rubber, and I'm gonna in a few minutes press down on it to get the water, excess water off of it, and also press down and get the ballpoint pen really in there. So now I'm going in and really going over the lines of the ballpoint pen ink and making sure it's more defined, to kind of get the impressions of the lines really in there before I start carving into the rubber. So this is the first time I actually ever doing this, and I'm hoping that if showing this to other people gets me really motivated to try different traditional works. Printmaking is probably the most, I don't know, traditional it gets. It gets when it comes to being an artist and learning different styles and stuff like that. I tried this once before with Lino Cut. Sorry, I'm probably saying it wrong. A Lino Cut, and I really roughed it up, but I feel like practice is key. Anything can work. Practice is key. As an artist, I don't believe in having perfection be the end all be all. Yes, have things be to your liking, but also don't stress out too much, because you're supposed to love anything that you do. And if you don't love it, why do it? Why go all the way for it? So I hope in this journey you guys kind of see my theory put into action. It's okay to be a little sloppy and try it again and try it more, and until you get it right. It's called learning. Nothing comes overnight.
No one ever saw me cry until I left the party the other night. Do you remember all the things that you said to me that came out of his mouth automatically? But I'm so used to saying I'm fine, and then something that you did to hurt me last year comes to me. Despite one day I just wanna hear you say I like you. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Wish I could go back to lying beside you on the bed. I like you, pick it up. I like you thinking about every bad mistake I made. I like you, but I'm so used to saying
So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the Lino Cutter pieces I showed you earlier and go ahead and like pick out the small V, the medium V, and the U cutter or the circle cutter. And I'm gonna use the circle cutter to go out on the outer edges, where mostly white, where there's white areas, and then I'm gonna take the medium V to go ahead and do the deeper details, and the small V to go to the smaller details. It was really hard at first, I'm not gonna lie, to like try not to rip the sides of my piece, where there are certain places where there was details I need to carve out, but I end up using the U cutter when I was supposed to use the medium V cutter. As I said before, a learning process. So once I noticed that there was like a little tear, like you're gonna probably see it later on, but there's little tears. I went in and tried to use the medium V to kind of go in there and like fix it. And right now I'm just putting it together. Like this part means nothing, but like my beginner hints for people watching, my beginner hints is that take your time and try to figure out which pieces that you're really gonna like use the most, because I did think I was gonna use the circle cutter the most, but I ended up finding that this rubber stamp is a little too fragile for it, so I end up using the medium V cutter the most than anything. I think it did do a good job getting out most of the negative space I wasn't using, and then I feel like there's a quicker way to do some of these, but as I said, I'm beginning this as well. But if you guys try this and you're like going in with the tools, let me know what was easier to use down below, and maybe we can help each other. Thank you. Bye.
To hurt me last, it comes to me. Despite one day I just wanna hear you say I like you. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Wish I could go back to lying beside you on the bed. I like you, pick it up. I like you thinking about every bad mistake I made. I like you, that I'm so used to saying to hurt me last, it comes to me. This time, one day I just wanna hear you say I like you. What's stopping you? Hey, wish I could go back to lying beside you on the bed. I like you, pick it up. I like you thinking about every bad mistake I made. I like you, that I'm so used to saying I'm fine. Something that you did to hurt me last, it comes to me. This time, one day I just wanna hear you say I like you. What's stopping you? Hey, what's stopping you? What's stopping you? I like you, pick it up. Wish I could go back to lying beside you on the bed. I like you, pick it up. I like you thinking about every bad mistake I made. I like you, that I'm so used to saying I'm fine. Something that you did to hurt me last, it comes to me. This time, one day I just
Now all the carving's really done, and I'm just like cleaning up a bit, but you see how like it's really engraved in, and I have the negative and I have the positive space. Now I'm just gonna go in. I decided not to use an ink I bought, and instead of doing acrylic paint instead, which turned out really great. I am now rolling it with my my ink roller on a piece of like glass, or you can use just like a frame, the glass frame of any picture, and kind of put it up there and like put your paint as well. And now I'm rolling it onto the print itself. So I decided to show you guys like how it turned out. I'm putting on a piece of paper, and like I'm rolling out on the back with a little another roller. You can also buy this at Bulk Art Supply. And look, so pretty. It's so nice. I'm like so proud of myself. I do see that there could be more adjustments, but like, it's great. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you can like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.